Don't nobody want to hear you drinking water. Clipper gang, what's up? It's Guardian. And today, as you can see, the setup is a little different today. That's because, you feel me, we're trying something new. Okay, new beginnings and all of that in the new year, coming up. I'm really excited. I've decided to integrate a podcast into my stream. As you guys, as some of you know who already follow me, I mainly just stream my gameplay. I'm not very good. You feel me? Like, I really am still learning the whole gaming thing. It's fun. It's something that I enjoy. And I just figured it would be entertaining to broadcast how ass I am. But, I wanted to try something new as well. Something that I felt I would also enjoy and that you guys might enjoy as well. So, and by the way, real quick. Okay. Yes, your girl did do her makeup and I feel like I look damn good. Like, for somebody that don't really be doing the makeup thing, sorry if I'm looking over there, it's because I'm checking myself out because I look so good. But anyway. And also the camera quality might not be the best. I'm actually using my old iPhone. With the IV Cam app right now because my webcam that I got, though it was free, the quality is not good. It does not work well with my green screen. Y'all know in my past streams, it'd be driving me crazy because like by my shoulders, it be, blurry and stuff and I hate it. So I tried my iPhone. It's working a little bit better with the green screen. So we're going to leave it at that. So without further ado, that's announcement number one, really. I'm trying to, follow along with my little outline that I have, my notes of all the things that I wanted to talk about in today's podcast. It was kind of tricky for me to figure out how I wanted to like set things up, how I wanted the flow of the podcast to go, the topic, what I wanted to talk about. A lot of you guys that may come across this are seeing me for the first time, possibly. So we still got a lot of work to do for this podcast. This is a very rough base start, but better start than to just wait until everything's perfect. That's unrealistic. So announcement number one, welcome to Guardians Clips, very new podcast episode 1. I'm so excited, you guys. We're going to talk about a lot of things in this podcast, but I finally feel like I'm at the point where I'm ready to start doing things that I've always wanted to do. Before, I was just going through a lot. And, when you got a lot of things on your mental, there's so many things that you want to do. And it's just like you don't even have the energy. You don't have the motivation. You know what I'm saying? You don't believe in yourself. You don't feel as though there's a point to do anything. And so that is very much what I was kind of going through. And, a little bit of that, okay, just a little bit of that is still there. But you know what? Like, we've made so much progress this year, just climbing our way, digging our way out of that. And, finally, I feel ready, you guys, to start this new journey. So, anybody that's new, welcome. Please hit that follow button. Please show me some love in any way you can. That brings me to my next topic, which is I'm going to go over my social media with you guys so that you all know where to find me. Before we do that, I need to go get my pillow because I can already feel my back starting to hurt. Hold on. My old ass, I need to be able to like lean back because your girl is old, okay? That's better. If you see me like stretching and cracking my neck, it's because I'm old. But anyway, so social media, where you can find me. 9 times out of 10, if you type in Guardians Clips to any social media platform, you're going to find me. I want to go over my Discord server with you guys because I revamped it. I've had this Discord server since 2017, y'all. And let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. so y'all can see. All right, so this is my Discord server. My mom just messaged me back because I want to have my mom as a guest appearance here on the stream, and I feel like that'll be really fun. So stay tuned for that. So this is my Discord server. Right when you get welcome to the page, I got my my welcome. I'm working on rules still. This is like a very obvious set of rules, like no slander, no racism, no bullying, no derogatory comments, no putting anybody down. All positivity is mandatory, you feel me? We don't do none of that drama shit. I don't thrive in that type of environment. I know a lot of people that don't, and I feel like positivity is much more healthy than anything else. I don't give a fuck. A lot of people feed into that stuff for views and likes and all of that shit. It's not that serious to me. I would love for people to like have a safe environment, a safe place where they can know they can come and have a good time. Group chat. So this, I literally just want to be like a big ass text message thread where we can talk about literally any and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, how was your day? Yo, I'm at Subway getting lunch. Literally anything random that you want to share with the community, y'all can put it here. And I feel like group chat is like the perfect name for it because it's just like we're all just in here having a good ass time talking about whatever. I want it to feel very close knit. I want it to feel like a community. Don't be weird. It's a lot of y'all on here that's weird as fuck, okay? If y'all are weird, I'm going to block you. Like, I'm sorry, but I classify weirdness in the same category as like, trolling and just like negativity. Like, let's just all be cool, you feel me? It's chill vibes, you know what I'm saying? We're just conversing, conversing, whatever the hell the proper term is. That's all we're doing. If you give me weird vibes like you're a stalker or you're going to privately DM me for feet pics, like I'm removing you from the server. I'm just saying that now. But
Jaya Bowen, FaceTime video.
Hold on, y'all. Hi, I'm streaming on my new podcast, episode 1. Don't I look sexy?
You look gorgeous, you do. But we gonna play the game?
It's still early. It's 6:42, so give me time.
I gotta work at 7:30.
What time were you planning the game until? Just give me until 9 o'clock. Is that too late? That's too late.
I'm getting off by then. It's fine. We'll play another day.
Tell me you love me, please.
Okay.
Did you join my Discord server, ho?
What Discord server?
I texted it to you last night.
I didn't get no text from you.
You most definitely got a text from me because I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Y'all hear this? This type of slander is not welcome in our Discord community, okay? Damn, I did the damn thing on my makeup though. Like I'm tripping right now.
It look good. I don't do my makeup.
I don't either. That's why I'm low key shook. I look like I got a flat top though. But anyway, yes, join the server. Okay, there she go. Y'all see her, Jay and Henny. Okay, anyway. When I'm finished, I'm gonna hit you. I don't know how long I'm gonna be talking, but it's a solo podcast, so those don't really go that long. So I'm gonna hit you after though, okay?
After you go get some food?
You know me so well.
I swear to God, if you ain't on the game by 7:30 or 45, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Okay. 8. Okay. All right. That's fair. Okay, bye. Bitch. Goodbye. Damn. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Hold on. Damn, I forgot to do a couple of things. Fuck! Okay, anyways. No matter. It's okay. All right, so back to what I was saying. So group chat. I want this to just be where we can all come in here and have a dope-ass conversation. You feel me? LMAO. Memes. All memes welcome. All funny posts. GIFs, GIFs, whatever the fuck you call them, videos, clips, whatever is going to have me laughing and on my ass, busting, rolling on the ground, I need y'all to post it here. You know, we all have our moments where we're just not in the mood. We're not feeling it. I feel like it would be a great idea to like have a place where we can all just go and know we're going to see some funny shit. So I am going to try to remember to post it here because, you know, Discord, I'm new to Discord. I post very frequently on Instagram, and really that's it. So, you know, I'm still getting in the hang of Twitter, Discord, and all of those other platforms that I want to, you know, expand onto. So bear with me, but yeah, so that's what LMAO. What should I play? I'm always open for new games to play because I feel like I don't play enough games. I've played a good amount of games throughout my career of gaming, but like currently, your girl don't really play that many games. I literally only play Overwatch and Call of Duty. I just got Vanguard, but I stupidly bought it for my Xbox instead of PC. So it's going to be a little bit harder to stream that gameplay, but I'm going to figure it out. But yes, all new games, any recommendations, preferably ones that are free or don't cost that much because your girl's broke, okay? We're balling on a budget over here. So, but anything that you think that I'll enjoy or that other people in the community will enjoy, drop that below, you guys. Any release dates, any discounts that you guys know of, just to give us something to look forward to. This is where you'll leave that information. Socials, you guys feel free to post your social media in here. I don't mind self-promotion on my platform because I am a strong believer in like helping one another grow. You feel me? You know, a lot of streamers and, you know, whatever that are bigger, they don't allow self-promotion. And there may be a rhyme or reason for that, but I feel like there is more than enough to go around for everybody to be able to help one another. So I have specifically channels here in my Discord server where you can promote yourself. If you want people from this community to go follow you on Twitter as well, post it here. You want to post your IG, go ahead. You want to post your YouTube, your Twitch, whatever social media platform you're on that you want us to join us, go ahead and post it here. One thing that I did want to mention is we're all grown. You feel me? I don't mind explicit content to an extent. So, like, I don't want y'all posting flat out porno videos on here, but if it's like a dirty meme or something like having to do with sex, or you might have like risque content on your social media, I feel like we're all grown. Maybe once it gets to a point, or maybe I'll do a channel where it's like 18 and over kind of thing, so that like there can be a place for people that, you know, are adults. But it's like I'm a 27-year-old grown ass woman, you feel me? And I don't really be giving a fuck about that type of shit. So as long as it's not something that's going to get me like banned on Discord, I don't mind. I don't care about cuss words and stuff like that, as long as you're not like, you know, being derogatory towards someone else in the community. If it's just in general, or that's just because we all know, people who follow me already know I got a dirty potty mouth, okay? I mean, I don't know where I got it from. My mom don't cuss. My dad, he cusses a little, but I don't hang around him enough to have gotten it from him. So I couldn't tell you where I got it from, but we all know I got a potty mouth, okay? So saying all of that to say, that type of stuff is not a big deal to me. And I think what I will do, just to be safe in case I do have younger followers and younger people that are part of the community, is just make a channel specifically for 18 and over, and I'll just have a date of birth verification or something like that, and then we'll do it that way. But yeah, so boom. Twitch updates. Anything Twitch is what I'm going to post here, and anything YouTube is what I'm going to post here. Whenever I stream to Twitch, I am simultaneously streaming to YouTube. So most likely, whatever I update on Twitch is also going to be updated on YouTube. But they are two different platforms, so I just made two different channels for the two. So for updates on either of those, you'll just refer to these channels. Fellow creatives. So I am a rapper. I just now got into pole dancing. And I do a number of different things as well. If you are creative, if you draw, if you rap, if you make beats, let's collab. If you know what I'm saying, dance. Anything you do that's creative outside of video games, promote yourself here. I feel like it's, when you are a creative, it's great to be surrounded by other people that are creatives as well. And so I wanted to make this channel for us to talk about it, some new venture that you might have gotten into, scrapbooking, whatever it may be, photography. You can share your photos here, just get feedback from one another. What do you guys think about this new dance routine that I created? Like anything like that, I feel like it's perfect here. And I feel like it's a great community for people who have that creative mentality, that creative mindset, and want to bounce ideas off of each other. So I figured this would be a great channel for us to all utilize. I posted my SoundCloud link here if you guys want to check it out and give me feedback on the songs that I do have uploaded. Please, by all means, definitely do that. I love feedback. I love just hearing from others what their thoughts are on my work, or just whatever the case may be. So boom. And no sugarcoating. I mean, obviously don't tell me I'm flat out ass, but like where you feel that I need improvement, that's what's going to help me more than just saying you suck. Okay, what about my song sucked? Was it my lyrics? Was it my flow? Was it whatever the case may be? You feel me? So boom, there you go. Fur babies and pets, y'all. There go Honey. There go my baby. Some of y'all have met her before. What is Open Original? Oh, okay. A lot of y'all have met her before here on stream. Ooh, let's close that. Here on stream. And that's my baby, y'all. So fur babies, welcome. You feel me? Post pictures, videos. It could be as many pictures as you want, as many videos as you want. I absolutely love dogs. I cannot get enough. Cats, just all animals. It don't even have to just be dogs. If it's your baby, you're more than welcome to post it. So for right now, that's really what I have set up on my Discord server here, you guys. Everything that I have up okay, I'm sorry if I'm a little blurry. Okay, there we go. Anything, and again, everything is just in the works. Nothing is perfect right now, but I need to start somewhere. You feel me? And so that's what we're doing. I'm going to probably constantly be adding channels, making changes, and I will keep you guys updated as I do so. But I was like, I need to just start somewhere and then go from there. You feel me? So boom, that's Discord. Follow my Twitter, Guardians Clips. So far this is all I got, but this is where I have like updates of kind of what I'm thinking as far as what I want to implement into the channel, as you can see. So I'm thinking about integrating a solo podcast into my Twitch. Topic ideas. It gives you guys a chance to like contribute to the channel if you would like, and to the stream, and give your input. What's up, gang? This is my crazy dog Honey. I'm working on incorporating Honey into my Twitch stream with follower and donation alerts, so stay tuned. So I want to use this clip of her for whenever I get a donation, kind of like give me that shit, you know what I mean, type shit. So that's kind of, what my Twitter's, I just created it, I want to say yesterday it was. So there's not a lot on there as of now, but there will be, you guys. And if y'all really rock with me, you will follow so that you can be updated on any, updates and all of that good stuff. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. Okay. So again, sorry if I look blurry. That shit is going to drive me crazy. And I just really feel like I shouldn't pay attention to it. Except. Okay. So I want to talk about, a quick update for me, with me, on my life, or whatever the case may be, because there has been a lot going on in my life this year in 2021. Earlier this year, I was in a relationship. We got together June of 2020, really July, if you want to be, July 2020 was when we like officially kind of got together. And your girl was very much in love. Okay, to this day I couldn't tell you if it was lust or love, but I just know that I was in my own little bubble with this man, and I felt happy with him. And I just really enjoyed hanging out with him, is all I'm gonna say. We met on social media. I'm gonna just give you a quick rundown. We met on social media. It was very much a quarantine lockdown relationship because we ended up living together eventually. It wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. And at the time, like, I work from home. So it was just kind of like, hey, like, there's this really attractive guy who I'm really into, who is down to be here with me 24/7 because he,
unknown caller.
You know what I'm saying? Due to COVID, like, his little situation was impacted, so he had the time to be here. I had the place. You feel me? And I was just like, hey, it's perfect. Dick on call. You know what I'm saying? All of that good stuff. So it ended up to where we were living together, and I was just, again, in my own little bubble, and I was happy, and I just loved having him here and being with him all the fucking time, you know, and that probably wasn't healthy, but it was what it was, you feel me? Women can always tell whenever things are off, when things have changed, when something is different than it was before. And so I was starting to get that vibe toward the end of last year, beginning of this year. We spent the holidays together. The holidays was a really good time with him. But then, like, once that all ended, something was just different. Something was off. My gut was telling me that, you know, something wasn't right, but I didn't know what it was. And I really was struggling to differentiate whether it was me just being paranoid and having trust issues, or if he was actually on some fuck shit. You feel me? So, he was living with me, and I knew more than anything that I didn't want a man who was lying to me and cheating on me to be living off of me as well. And so basically it got to the point where what I was asking him to do was simple, and he wasn't willing to do that. And that was enough for me to be like, fuck it. On Valentine's Day, I found out that he was using dating sites like POF, Plenty of Fish, for those of you who don't know. And very shortly after that, I pulled the plug. You know, initially I had to process everything. I didn't know, like, I wasn't ready for things to be over, but at the same time, I'm finding this shit out, and I'm just like, yo, you feel me? Like, nah, fuck that. I'm into you, but not that damn much to where you finna make a fool out of me. He almost did, y'all. He almost got away with it. But shortly after I found out about the dating website, I was just like, this ain't for me. I'm not that bitch that's just gonna act like I didn't see. No, goodbye. So packed his bags, asked him to leave. He attempted to coerce me into making the relationship work still. I said, that's fine, we can make things work, but you ain't gonna be living here no motherfucking more. And your girl had a feeling that, like, what he was gonna try to do was basically make me the side bitch now, and, you know, go live off of somebody else and then keep me strung along the whole time for this bomb. Puh. You feel me? But we wasn't on that type of time neither. And it was like, I already knew that's what he was planning to do. But, you know, I was just like, okay, I mean, we could see it's been almost a year. It would suck for that to have all been a waste. So, you know, I attempted to try with him while not living together. And then that's when I found out that, of course, he was living with somebody else. And for me, it's like my gut tells me everything, but it's hard to go based just off of your gut sometimes. Ladies, if you're watching, you know, we have that feeling, but sometimes we need that concrete evidence, because it's just like, I really care for this man and I would hate to ask him to leave when he might have not even done anything on, and I'm just a paranoid ass crazy bitch. You feel me? So that's what was very much running through my mind as far as believing him when he said that he was staying with his mom after I asked him to leave type shit. So turns out he went with this bitch to the beach, took a trip to the beach and all of this shit. I ended up talking on the phone with her one day when I texted him after he left here. And, she was telling me all the tea, y'all, like all the tea. I'm sure there were things that she was withholding for her own protection because she probably didn't know what I was saying, what I was saying was the truth and what wasn't. But I'm transparent as they come. I am an open book and I probably shouldn't be, but that's just how I am, y'all. And I feel like a lot of times I'm so open and honest that it comes off as I'm lying because it's like, okay, this bitch telling a little too much. But that's just always how I have been. You can ask my mom. I used to dish out all of our business and she hated it. But long story short, that's kind of how we officially ended up ending things. And that all escalated around, like, we broke up like early March. And because it was like a week and a half after Valentine's Day where I was like, fuck that. And then this whole charade of trying to make things work went well into like April. And then like April was probably one of the last times that I've seen him. That was very hard for me. It was hard for me to let go. I so very badly wanted him to message me and beg me to take him back. Even though I knew that like he wasn't good for me, I still wanted him to like grovel and get down on his knees and tell me that he was sorry and that I'm the best thing that ever happened to him in his life. And, because that's how I felt about him, kind of thing. And it was all a mess. It was toxic. And so going through that, you guys, was very, very hard because my feelings for him were different than even my previous boyfriend, where a similar thing happened, you guys. And get this, both of them were Leos, and their birthday was literally a day apart. Like, my ex before, the one that I'm talking about now, was a year younger than me. And my last ex that I'm talking about, I don't want to say names, but that would make things easier. But obviously, I'm not going to dish out all of that information. But he was the same age as me. So their birthdays was literally like one day apart. I'm talking one was on the 25th and one was on the 26th. Or no, I'm sorry, I lied. One was on the 24th and the other one was on the 25th. Like, you would think that I would learn my lesson from the first one, but me, I'm like, oh, they're two individual people. Like, there's no way that the same shit is going to happen. And it sure did. They were both Leos and I'm a Leo, you guys. So I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. But needless to say, it didn't work out. Getting through that was very hard. Getting used to genuinely, truly being alone and on my own was hard because I had never lived on my own. My roommate that I had moved out like a month before me and my ex got together. So there was like only a month in between me actually having my own place. And like, I don't even count that because I still had, friends and stuff coming over. My old roommate and I were technically still friends, so we were hanging out. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I was alone, but I wasn't. So like after we broke up, like I officially was like alone, and I didn't even want to start. I'm not that type of female either that can bounce back and talk to all these other dudes right after getting out of a relationship with someone that I thought that I loved. I wish I could be that cutthroat, but I'm not. So, that kind of leads me into my next topic that I want to get into, but I want to go over one more life update. That's literally what I've been dealing with all of this year, you guys. Working from home and healing a broken heart is literally the two things that I have been prioritizing, and just getting back to myself. And I finally feel like, I'm closer to being my old self than I ever was. And it feels good, you guys, seriously. I did the big chop. I dyed my hair blonde around this time. Honey, please. I love you, okay? I will put you in. Get over here now. Get over here now. Be quiet. You understand me? Quiet. If you wanted to say hello, you should have told me, and I would have let you say hello in the beginning of the stream. Quiet. Go. Over here. Go. No. Over here. Anyway, cause she act like she ain't never heard these people walk up and down the damn stairs before. You know, we've been through this before, okay? You know exactly who footsteps them was, cause you hear them about 3-4 times a day. It's the same people coming up these stairs, our neighbors. But anyway, I did the big chop as well. That was another major thing that I did this year, and I absolutely love it, you guys. Huge. Okay, I'm gonna pull up a before picture of how my hair has always been, okay, like literally since I've been alive, and then I'm gonna and you guys can see what it is now. So this is just such a major change, but it's like I love it. It really boosted my self-confidence because, of course, after this breakup and having been cheated on multiple times, it's just like, am I just an ugly ass bitch? Like, is that what it is? You feel me? But it was just like, no, I was just dealing with very weak-minded individuals. And I feel like me doing this big chop was just such an amazing reminder of just like how beautiful I really am on the inside and out. Because I feel like being a Black woman and cutting off your hair is a very courageous thing to do. Okay? It's a very brave thing to do because we are so ridiculed in this society about our hair. And it's like our value sometimes, it feels like our value lies in our hair sometimes. So trust me when I tell you it takes a very brave individual to be able to do this, especially as like a woman of color that's not light skinned and a plus size woman. Also chopping off her, you know what I'm saying? Like there's just so many things that goes into it. And, you know, a lot of you guys may not realize, but like I'm here to tell you, okay, and give you all the tea that that's just a major deal. So the fact that I did it, and like loved it, it just made me feel 10 times more beautiful, you guys. Because this is something that I did not think I was going to be able to pull off. Like, at all, okay? And you know, I was just very pleasantly surprised. So that's another update, you know, for those of you who have been following me on this channel for a while. I've technically had this Twitch channel since 2017, I think it was when I created it. So I used to have my hair out a lot in those older streams. They're no longer uploaded. A lot of them are still on my YouTube channel though, Guardians Clips. A lot of my old videos are still there. I'm still trying to find a picture of what my hair looked like prior to, not even prior to cutting it off, but prior to dyeing it blonde, so that you can really see. No, y'all don't need to see me in no two-piece, you feel me? I have so many, you guys. Let me see how many videos and pictures I have in my iCloud library. 16,820 photos and 5,007 videos. And if y'all don't believe me, there it is right there. You feel me? So I'm going through the archives right now, trying to find a picture. But it's like, since I've cut my hair, I've taken so many pictures as well. And then the last, I'm going to continue to talk, but also try to find this video, and then we'll just kind of take a quick intermission and then just segue back into what we were talking about. But the last update, the last major like change that has taken place this year for me is the decision to remain abstinent. Now, I don't have a set amount of time that I am choosing to go without sex. For those of you that don't know what abstinent is, I'm not having sex right now. And when I tell you motherfuckers, okay, that this is one of the most difficult things I've ever done, it's one of the most difficult things I've ever done, okay? Now, mind you, I didn't start having sex when I was fucking 12 and 13. I waited a very long time to become sexually active. It was a week before I turned 22 that I lost my virginity, y'all. And after that, it was a wrap. You feel me? Like, I was hooked. Sex is fucking amazing. And I feel like it's something that we should talk about. It's so taboo, and I will never understand why. Sex is healthy, okay? In way more ways than one, but it can also be unhealthy depending on how you're going about it. And I won't necessarily, like, I wasn't out here wilding. Let me just make that clear, okay? I can just about count my bodies on, I would need both hands, but it's like, your girl wasn't out here, you get what I'm saying, like, losing her motherfucking mind, like, and fucking all these niggas. Like, that was very much not the case. But, oh, hold on. I'm trying to find a fucking picture of my damn hair. This is annoying me. Shit. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Sorry if that's loud, y'all. Because that's loud as fuck in my ear right now. Hold on. Why is this so fucking loud? Okay. You can't really see, but this isn't a good picture, but I just want to show you. Boom. That's how much hair that I've had my entire life. A lot. Okay? Like a fuck ton. And it's always been a lot to maintain, but I didn't mind it because, like, I was used to it. You feel me? And then I fucked it up when I decided to bleach it. And I cut it. So hopefully that gives you a good idea, because I'm tired of looking through these damn photos and shit. But back to abstinence. I feel like sex is something that's very healthy, you know what I'm saying? But the way that I was going about it, like, was unhealthy. And I wasn't fucking all these dudes. Like, that's not what it was at all. But at the same time, like, it wasn't a big deal to me. I was just doing it to just do it. I was just kind of going through the motions like, oh, if I'm talking to this dude, then I have to fuck him. You feel me? But it's like, and every guy that I have talked to, we fucked. And we really didn't even have to, because it was like, I was not looking for a relationship with some of these men. But at the same time, like, even if I was looking for a relationship, that's not something that you necessarily have to, like, jump into. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, once you fuck and the dick is good, you feel me? Like, you're hooked. You have that attachment now, because it's just like, you want more of that shit, all them endorphins being released and shit. And it's hard to differentiate lust from, like, having those actual feelings. And you have to kind of know yourself and know the way that your mind works and processes certain things. And what I know about myself is, once sex becomes involved, it's something that I, like, enjoy very much, but I don't do it with just anybody. Like, I don't even talk to just anybody. Like, if you don't meet certain requirements, I'm not giving you the time of day. So the few men that I have talked to, like, I didn't necessarily want a relationship with them, but like I could see myself getting into one with them kind of thing because they met these certain things. And also my major thing was like being physically and sexually attracted to whoever I'm talking to. Like that's a big thing for me, not to call myself shallow. But if I'm not, I'm not that bitch that could talk to an ugly nigga, okay? I'm sorry. I cannot do it. Like I want, in the past, what I have wanted is what I will say is to walk down the street and hella bitches be like, damn, that's a fine ass nigga. And me be like, but that's my nigga, bitch. And you can't have him. And know with the utmost certainty that my man wouldn't even look in any other female's direction. Because I wouldn't look in any other man's direction. You know? But in today's times, it's very much a hard thing to find. So that's kind of why I made the decision to become abstinent for a long time. And even now, I can't picture myself having sex with anybody other than my ex. Like, your girls still have wet dreams about this man, okay? The dick was good. I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit about this man. Like, is he a liar and a cheating whore, bitch? Absolutely. But was the dick good as fuck? Absolutely. Was his personality a vibe? Absolutely. Like, would I get back with him if he knocked down on my door today and asked me to? Now, if he let himself go, fuck no. But like, if we picked up right where we was before things started getting shitty, like, absolutely. You know, like, that's just where I'm at. I'm being honest. I'm not finna sit here and say, oh, that's my ex. Like, fuck that nigga. No, like, that's just not, I'm not your average bitch in that regard. Like, I look at things a little bit differently when it comes to relationships and people. And I'm very much a give him the benefit of the doubt kind of thing. And do I wish I was built like that? No. But it is what it is. And I can be honest with myself about it, you know? So yeah, for a long time, I couldn't picture myself being with anybody. I tried, you know, I was like, I don't even want to meet dudes on Tinder. Like, could I easily go on Tinder or anywhere really and find a nigga to go there with? Of course. It's not hard. You don't even have to be not to say that I'm not a fine ass bitch, but I'm just saying you don't even have to be these days. Like, it's just so easy to fall into some dick. But it was like, I don't want the easy dick no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want, when I have sex with someone, to mean something to both of us. Keyword on to both of us. Because like I said, when I have chosen to go there with a dude, like, I was methodical with it. And I thought it out. And like knew that I actually wanted to go there with a guy. But to a lot of dudes, pussy is just pussy. And you could just go out and get some more, and it's not that big of a fucking deal. And I don't want to be giving myself up to somebody who looks at me as just some pussy, you know? Even though I miss the D, and it's hard sometimes, y'all. It's hard. But I feel like it's going to pay off for me in the long run. I don't want to start having sex, not until I'm like, not necessarily until I find my husband, but until I know that like mentally I can handle it and, you know what I'm saying, like be good. And separate sex from like that attachment that I feel. And like take control of my shit to where like I'm not just pussy to a nigga, but the nigga is just dick to me type shit. You feel me? Turn the tables. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to like articulate it the best way that I can. So if it don't make sense, I don't know what to tell you because I don't know how else to explain it. It's been... So I had like a little sneaky link right after the breakup to see like if I could get over a nigga by getting under one and kind of put that theory to test. And, you know, it worked, but not really. Because it was just like the dude who I had hit up, like we got together. He was very attractive. Okay. Your man's was fine. All right. He was a big nigga. Okay. 6'5", like when I opened the front door when he came over, y'all, like, oh my God. Anyway, what's it called? You know, very attractive, educated, went to college, job, got his car. Like I didn't have to go pick this nigga up. You feel me? Sex was good, but it was just like, I just knew I wasn't ready, point blank, period. Like, it was nothing that he even did. I just knew I wasn't ready. I didn't regret it, but it was just like, I'm not trying to, again, it was just the whole thing. I know that this doesn't mean anything to him. You know, we doing all of this for what? For it to lead to nowhere. And I'm 26, or I was 26 at the time. I'm now 27. I'm not just having meaningless hookups no more. Unless I make the definitive decision that, like, I am choosing not to get married and have kids, da-da-da-da. But it's like, I'm not trying to fuck everybody for nothing and it leads nowhere. That's just another reason why it's not that big of a deal to me right now. If I'm giving this pussy up, like, I want it to be very much appreciated. Because trust me when I tell you, okay, it deserves all the appreciation. Period. So it's been about, I want to say 7 months. Let me look at the calendar real quick. I have my sex log in my phone, but, you know, sometimes I'll be forgetting certain entries. So let's just say the end of the last entry that I had was, I want to say, like May 24th, I think it was. So from May 24th to June 24th is 1 month. June 24th to July 24th is 2 months. July to August is 3 months. August to September is 4 months. September to October is 5 months. October to November is 6 months. November to December is 7 months. So coming up in January, it'll be 8 months that I have not had sex. And that shit is just wild to me. It's the longest that I have gone without sex since I became sexually active. Since I started having sex, I have consistently had a partner. Now, don't get me wrong, I wasn't sleeping with all different types of men at the same time, but it was just like, I was with one dude, we had sex together for a certain amount of time, and then things didn't work out, and then I moved on to the next dude, kind of thing. Not even intentionally. It's just how it happened, you know, how I was going about it. I wasn't really, like, attached to any of these men like I was with my last ex. Like, it was very much different. And so I think that's another part of the reason why I'm making this decision, because it's just like, there's no point in going backwards. You feel me? We're trying to find better men, not going from, you know, this love and then back to just something that means nothing to me. Oh yeah, and so I wanted to talk about, like, that dating history. The guy who I lost my virginity to, we were consistent for, you know, a couple of months. I moved out of state. Once I moved out of state, I met my next boyfriend. You feel me? Shortly after moving here is when I met my first boyfriend. I've only had 2 boyfriends living out of state. So I met him shortly after on Tinder. We vibed. He was quiet and I was not, but it was like the opposites thing worked. And we were together for about a year until I found out he cheated. And so once I broke up with him, because again, it was just like, okay, this has happened multiple times now where I'm finding out that you're lying to me to my fucking face. I'm not doing this with you no more. But at the same time, like, I did care for him. I won't say that, like, I was, like, in love with him like that, but I cared for him. And, you know, there was that process of separating and detaching that I had to do. And we were also together during a very difficult time for me once I had moved here out of state. And, like, he was there for me during that. So I feel like a lot of the attachment was coming from that. And so during the process of us detaching, of course, we were kind of, like, talking on and off. And then, but, like, I was also now dating and talking to other people because it's like, your girl is single. So that's when I had my so-called hoe phase. But, like, even the people that I had messed around with during that time, it wasn't like a, hit it and quit it. Like, these are people that like I hooked up with for consecutive like weeks. Now, I can't say that I was the only female they were hooking up with, but they were the only dudes that I was hooking up with. Cause I don't know, something in my head just doesn't sit right. Like, fuck this nigga one day and then the next day go fuck. Like, I'm not on that type of time. If that's you, that's you. But that ain't me. So, you know, I had my little hoe phase in between. Nothing too crazy. You know, a couple dudes. I don't want to like dish out my numbers because like that's really not even y'all's business. But like, I just want to emphasize, like, I wasn't out here in these streets like that, but like I was out here in these streets. I don't know how else to make it make sense, y'all. But I feel like this is a good topic. I feel like sex is something that, because it's like right now in our society and people are just like, oh, well, it didn't work out with this bitch, on to the next bitch. And it doesn't have to be like that, which is why I feel like this is important. People feel like they have to have options, or you have to always be talking to somebody. Like, you literally don't. You can literally be on your own, fucking yourself, and like still being able to get pleasure. You know, yes, that male touch and affection, it is missed, but like, it's not a must. I don't have to have it right now. And I feel like it is putting my self-control to the test, my self-love to the test, my self-worth, my sense of self-worth to the test. Like, I just feel like this is one of the ultimate challenges that a young, attractive, you know what I'm saying, single woman goes through. And I'm just trying to embrace that whole process is really what I'm trying to do right now. You know, it's very much an on to the next society that we live in. And I don't want to fall victim to it. I don't want to succumb to it, you know? And I won't necessarily say that back in the day, you know, when I was dating, that it was because of that. It was because I could. It was easy. I was having sex. I had waited long enough and I wanted to keep having sex. God dang it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, I've had a good amount of sex. So I can take a break for a while. So that's all we're doing. And it feels really good, you guys. It feels nice. And I feel like hard to get a little bit. You feel me? Like, not even to be a bitch, but just like a man may see me and find me attractive, but because of that, you don't get to just have me. This is something you're going to have to work for. The next man that I talk to and entertain, I really feel sorry for, because it's not going to be easy like I made it easy for other dudes. And not even on he looked in my direction, let me fuck him. No, like, I still like to get to know people that I talk to type shit, but like, it doesn't have to be like all of this shit, because it's like, you want your nut and I want mine too. We have that in common. You feel me? So like, I didn't take it as serious because I was just dating, literally. But now as I get older, like, no, I need, like I said, I need to be with someone who is going to appreciate this. And when it happens, it's enjoyable for both of us. And, you know, we waited a long time for this to happen and it finally did, yada, yada, yada. I just want it to have more meaning and to actually not be for nothing. Like, I don't have to marry this man, but like, let it be possibly towards something. You know, you never know what's going to happen. Even if he didn't propose, that doesn't mean we're going to get married. But at the same time, like, it would be a lot less pointless than how things have been in the past. If, I don't know, I feel like this is not making sense. But hopefully y'all are catching on, picking up what I'm putting down. Into the next topic, which was the healing process and like, kind of how I went about healing from this last relationship. This abstinence played a huge part in that. I don't think that my self-confidence and my self-worth would be what it is now, or like it would have taken longer for me to get to this point if I continued putting up with men who didn't value me in any way and who continue to treat me like shit, just like my ex did and men before him, you know? And it was like, I'm protecting myself. I'm not putting myself in the position anymore to be treated like this. And I think that's what it is, actually, is it doesn't have to lead to marriage. I just want respect. That's really what it is the next man that I decide to go there with, I want his respect, because I'm educated, because I've been through a lot, and I am here in a great place now. I have my own shit. I am confident. I, you know what I'm saying, am intelligent. I am ambitious. And you don't come across that every day. I'm honest, loyal, funny, respectful, humble, you know, responsible and accountable I'm self-aware. Like, I want somebody to know that about me, so that if and when you get this pussy, like, you know that it's going to be some of the best that you ever come across, for more reasons than you came in 2 seconds. You feel me? Like, this was a woman of value, and she gave me the opportunity to be with her, kind of thing. Again, I hope that I'm making this make sense, but it's just like, I want that sense. Like, I want a man to know, like, the amount of value you're getting right now from me even entertaining you. And that may sound cocky, but that goes all into just me being confident and loving myself and knowing what I have to offer and bring to the table. And I know I am an incredibly genuine person in a very fake world that we live in today. And you guys will see, like, I don't want to have to sit here and feel like I'm selling myself, but like, just on the topic, these are all things that I had to learn about myself, because it was just like, I didn't think this highly of myself a year ago. I really didn't, you guys. Like, it's just so crazy how I look at myself so differently, for the better, for real. So like, being abstinent played a huge part in my healing process and me just coming to love myself, recognizing trauma and how I'm going to overcome it, feeling happy in my loneliness. Like, sometimes the lonely does get to me, because it's just like, oh, I would love someone's company. It doesn't even have to be a man's, but like, it would be dope to have family here, or like a best friend that was truly a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've even had friends before where it was just like, I was literally just your friend because you were the closest thing to like what I wanted in a friend. Not everything, but the closest thing. And like, you did your best in being a good friend, but then it got to a point where it was clear that you weren't a good friend, you know? And it was like, I had to remove myself from that. So like, even in the friend arena, I had to just truly isolate from dating and just other people in general, because like, other people can drain you, you know what I'm saying? And like, you need to have a surplus of energy before like associating with other people, instead of having just enough energy and then people constantly like depleting that energy. Like, no, you can have my surplus, that's fine, but you cannot deplete. And I'm refusing to allow anybody to do. And these, no more giving the benefit of the doubt. The second that I sense that someone doesn't have the same motives as me, like, I'm gone. I'm out the door. And then it's just been really nice to finally get to this mental state and like be able to refocus, reassess my goals, you know, how I want to move forward into the new year now that I have a sense of self again. And so some of the things that I plan to be working on this year is my music. I am an incredibly talented rapper. A lyricist. I have a flow. You feel me? I feel like my voice sounds sexy. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like, again, I don't want to sound cocky, but at the same time, like, I know for a fact that I'm talented. And this is raw talent that hasn't even been shaped or anything like that. Like, this is just talent that I've always had and done nothing with, you guys. Literally nothing. But the reason why is because I did not have that sense of self-love and confidence. Like, I never truly believed that, oh, if I work toward this, it's actually going to happen for me. It's actually going to happen for me because like, I'm actually that good and I have something to bring to the table and to offer. And I didn't believe it. It was just because other people were like, oh, that was really good. But like, I didn't truly believe that if I did take the risk of putting myself out there, that it would pay off in any way. Of course, it was a pipe dream, and I hoped, fingers crossed, it would happen. But it was just like, I didn't truly believe it. Now, you can't tell me shit about my music. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, of course there's always room for improvement, but you cannot sit here in my face and tell me that I suck ass and me believe you. You can tell me I suck ass. I'm just not going to believe you or hear shit you got to say from that point, because I know you're on some bullshit. Either that or you know nothing of music. So that's definitely one thing that I'm going to be bringing into 2022. So stay tuned for that. All of this I'm going to be integrating into this stream and podcast. These are things that I'm going to be discussing with you guys as I go along the way, so that you and I can both see the growth. I feel like it's really important to be able to like see your growth. Sometimes it's deterring, or you lack motivation because you see no difference, yada, yada, yada. But if I have this to kind of go back to and refer back to, and you guys as well, it could be motivating for the both of us. So I'm really excited to be sharing that with you guys. And, you know, I just pray for your support, your feedback, your honest feedback, how I can improve and do better. I'm going to link my SoundCloud to my Twitch channel. I haven't done that yet, but you know what, matter of fact, I'm going to go do that now. Can I? Do I have any more clips? Assassin's Creed Lovers Club. Thank you for the follow on Twitter. Oop. Okay, hold on. Didn't I mute myself? The fuck? Okay, yeah. All right. So on my Twitch channel, you can find my Instagram, my YouTube, my Discord, my Twitter, and my SoundCloud. It's all there. The only thing that doesn't have Guardians Clips as the username or whatever is SoundCloud. My rap name, for those of y'all who don't know, is Money Mocha. All right, so that's done. Weight loss, okay? I just want to reiterate that, like, when I say weight loss, I just mean getting back to a healthy weight. I am not trying to come on here and in a year be a fucking toothpick. I don't feel as though my looks would be enhanced that way. I have always had meat on my bones, but I'm no longer at a healthy weight. And the reason why I know this is because my back is fucked up, y'all. And the weight from my stomach is putting so much pressure on my back. I cannot even sit up in this chair for long amounts of time comfortably. And like, that was really the number one indicator. I feel my weight taking a toll on my body at this point. I don't mind being bigger. I really don't, because regardless, I'm going to be sexy. Okay. Again, let's just get that out the way. But when I feel it taking a toll on my body, that's when it's just like, okay, we need to nip this in the bud. Y'all, I love eating. My relationship with food is very much a toxic one. I eat when I'm happy. I can't say that I eat when I'm sad, but when I'm happy, or I'm in a good mood, or I want to celebrate, or it was a great day and I want to top it off, and I want it to be an even greater evening, I'm going to go get myself some food, and I'm going to splurge, okay? And I'm going to get myself food, something to drink, and dessert. We can't forget about dessert. Your girl's sweet tooth is ridiculous, okay? Like, it's out of control at this point. I fucking love ice cream, cookies, cinnamon rolls, cake, literally everything, cheese, all of it, okay? And it's getting out of hand because I am allowing it to. One of the reasons why is because I feel like I'm restraining myself in other arenas, and so now, like, the only arena that I'm allowing myself to splurge is food, but that's just as unhealthy. You feel me? So, and that can do just as much damage to my health as smoking and sex with a bunch of different people and all of that shit. So it's like, we have to learn how to manage it all rather than restraining in one area, but then like overcompensating for that in another area. So I really want to work on my weight loss as well. My podcast and stream, I really want to start to bring to life, which is why I'm really excited about this first episode 1. You guys, it feels really good to just kind of sit here and talk to you guys about myself and the things that I've learned, in hopes that you guys may learn something or take something away from this as well. I feel like God gave me our higher power. And maybe I'll talk about religion in another podcast, but one thing I will say is I believe in God, but I'm not necessarily like religious. I don't believe that like one religion is right about God and how we here, but I do believe in a higher power. I don't believe that we're here for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have purpose here on this earth, and like, I don't believe that that's just for our 80-year lifespan. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So we'll talk about that in a different podcast if you want. But just to kind of like, I don't even remember what I was talking, and that will happen a lot. You will notice I'll talk about something and then I'm like, wait, how did I start talking about that shit again? But back to my outline, this podcast and this stream I really want to bring to life. Oh, that's what I was saying. I feel like God gave me words and the ability to articulate myself and pair it with just music, or just sit here and talk to you guys for a reason. Like, I really have always had a way with words and speaking, public speaking, and I want to, incorporate that into this. And I don't want things that I do in life to be for nothing. I want everything that I do to have purpose. And for so long, nothing that I have done has had any purpose, in my opinion. I haven't been purposeful in the way that I move, and I want to change that. So music, weight loss, this channel, this podcast, this stream, my finances, y'all. Your girl's credit is fucked, okay? It's fucked. And that's what I was talking about earlier as far as my mother being a guest speaker here on my podcast. I'm hoping that for our next episode, we can arrange. I'm going to have to get her set up on Discord so that we can both be on camera. But I really want her to come on here and talk finances with you, and share with you all the tips that she has shared with me, and how those same tips and advice has given me hope, you know what I'm saying? And like, feeling like I'm able to tackle my credit. It's been a shit show for the last, when was 7 years now? Oh my goodness, bro. I'm finna put this shit on Do Not Fucking Disturb. You piss, stop fucking calling me, bro. And I bet you money it's about my fucking extended warranty for a car I don't even have no more. Anyway, so I really want my mom to come on here as a guest speaker and just like share with you some of the things and tips that she shared with me. We went over an Excel budget spreadsheet, and I want her to break it down for you guys and show you so that you can make one for yourselves if you feel like that will be helpful. And just talk finances, talk money, kind of give you guys a history on, the mistakes that I made when it comes to money, and, the consequences that came from that, and, what my plan is going into 2022 on how to finally get on top of that so that I don't got to deal with this shit no more, y'all. And just making a name for myself. Like I said, making sure that everything that I do has a purpose. There is an end goal, and I actually achieve that end goal. And I aim to inspire, and I feel like that feels weird coming from someone who has fucked up credit, a weight problem, and an issue with dating. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I know my potential. I know what I'm capable of, and I plan to just bring all of that to fruition for you guys to see. I feel like a lot of people come out of the woodwork, and they're this huge household name out of nowhere. Where did this person even come from? What is their backstory? What are obstacles that they face? Like, we know nothing about this person other than we didn't know who they were yesterday, and now we do. And I really want you guys to see from the ground up, like, someone achieve their true potential. And I'm putting it out there, y'all, and I'm talking all this shit, and now it has to happen. Because in a year, I'm not trying to be in the same, I'm not trying to be looking stupid. Well, what happened? No. We're putting it out there, we're manifesting, but there's more to manifesting than just saying, you know, in the next year I'm going to have made a name for myself. No, like, you need to put in the work. You need to have a plan. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will get somewhere just because of how they look. You know what I'm saying? And if that's their tool and they used it, more power to you. I know what my tools are. I know the talents and things that God gave me, and that's what I plan to finally put to use. I'm 27 and I wish that I would have, you know, had this mentality and this mindset a long time ago, but I just had to get there in my own time. I had to experience certain things. Everything happens for a reason, and all of 2021 was for a reason. And that truly is the silver lining in any horrible thing. Oh, why did this have to happen to me? Just know that it was for a reason. And there's a bigger plan than any of us can ever even imagine. So I'm here for it. I hope you guys all are too. I really wanted to make that podcast a good amount of time so it can actually feel like a podcast. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've been talking for a good amount of time now. It's been about an hour because Jaya called me at 6:45. So I would say that that's a good first episode, you guys. And I hope it was enjoyable, and that you guys got something out of it, and, you know, that I have your support. Next podcast, like I said, will hopefully be collab with my mom, talking finances. If not, we're going to have to just play it by ear. I'm going to have to come up with a backup topic. But I think that Tuesday nights for now are a good night for, it's Tuesday, right? Yes. I think Tuesday nights are a good night for podcast night. Like, talkative Tuesdays or something like that. You know what I mean? I just realized that I didn't change. I didn't change the fucking category for this shit. Fuck me, bro. Just chatting, that's what it is. I'm an idiot. Forgive me, you guys. I know it's late, but I just want these changes to save so that I don't have to. Oh, gosh. You guys. I'm so upset. Done. What do you mean empty fields are not allowed? I'm just going to have to update it after the fact, I think, because this is being stupid. And I don't even know how to update it here in OBS. Let me see. But I was really just wrapping it up, y'all. And please give me your feedback on, you know, how you think I did. There is a suggestion box on my Twitch page in the About tab. And you guys can give me your suggestions on how you think I can improve. You can also reach out to me on any one of my social media platforms. You know, like I said, feedback is always welcome. So you can reach out to me on any social media platform, and I'm, you know, more than happy to hear that constructive criticism from you. Oh, I think I know what I need to do. It's Stream Manager. Yeah. Wait, edit stream info. There we go. Because I'm like, I mean, it's late as fuck now. I also would like suggestions for podcast name. You know, something cute, something Guardians clips related. Like Guardians podcast, but that's like too basic. And I'm horrible coming up with like names for shit. Like my mom literally helped me name my dog because I couldn't come up with anything. So just to give you an idea of how horrible I am at this shit. Okay, I understand. Okay, it's not letting me. Okay, whatever. Okay, stream info updated. I know it's late, but better late than never. But anyways, I'm wrapping it up now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop any suggestions you have. Go reach out and follow my social media platforms. That's where you'll get updated on everything. Next podcast's topic, fingers crossed, it'll be finances. If not, then we'll just have to play it by ear, and I'll keep you guys updated on my socials. So with that being said, we're out. Until next time, you guys have a great night.